like right off the get-go, we should all be excited about weapon crafting because guess what it does? It values your time investment in Destiny. Something that has been a huge issue that I've been having with Destiny 2 for a while. You know, I went through like 40 hours of Grandmasters trying to get an Uzume with Snapshot and Vorpal, just a 2 out of 5 roll, the Adept Uzume, and nothing. Honestly, like, yes, oh cool, I got more golf balls for ascending or masterworking my armor and such. Like, but whoop-de-doo, that's not what I wanted, and it wasn't any value of my time. Like, it didn't show any value to me in what I was doing. Other than, like, you know, the time of having fun with the Grandmaster and playing with your friends. Sure, the end game is friends. Like, you know, we've heard of all that all the time. But when it came to my actual grind, what I was getting nothing in return on what I was doing in the Grandmasters. That actually was like, oh, I can use this for future content in the game now because I grinded, I did all that. Like, and now with weapon crafting, we basically are going to have this is going to value your time investment in the game now. Like, go out and get that weapon. Get the weapon that's got that resonance, you know, thingy to it. I can't remember what they're calling it. Resonance something. And, yeah, so right off the get-go, like, this is good news for anyone that's a Destiny player that likes going for loot. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be something that is going to remove RNG, because what I'm getting out of it is you have to get a weapon to have that resonance, so you have to get that. And then number 2, it's gonna have to have a perk to it, maybe, that you haven't collected yet that's tied to it. So you still have to go and grind for weapons, which sounds fine. I still have a lot of questions with it, and a lot of it could be, you know, like, Chibi, you dummy. They said it in the TWAB. Did you not fully read it and understand it? No, not entirely, maybe, you know, but I've understood some of it, or most of it, or all of it. Depends. But yeah, like, being able to take a weapon and go out and get the perk from it, which I was kind of confused on what they meant by, like, if you get a weapon that's got the resonance and it's got the rampage perk to it, you can take that perk and you can put a damage or any other damage increasing perk to it. So, which that was confusing, because I was like, okay, so if a weapon has an auto rifle, let's use an auto rifle, a specific auto rifle, for example, like, let's just say Braytech Werewolf. I know it probably won't be in that weapon crafting, but bear with me. We're using it as an example. There's a Braytech Werewolf that drops with the resonance. It's got Rampage on it. We can use the Braytech and level it up, and then extract the Rampage perk and put it into the weapon crafting to where that's unlocked. But this is where I'm confused. It says other damage increasing perks. So, like, if we have at least, like, Kill Clip or Rampage or Swashbuckler or anything like that, is that all those perks now going to be unlocked? Or is it, like, individual, like, maybe, like, 2 perks connected to each other, so it's not, you have to get every single perk to unlock? I don't know. But the other thing that kind of confused me is they use the word weapon, not for that specific auto rifle. Like, they said archetype or something. Does that mean that if I get the Rampage perk away from the Braytech Werewolf, I can use that for other auto rifles, other weapons? Like, that was also something that I'm like, what's that mean? But But then even with that being said, like it still sounds like we'll be able to grind for a specific weapon if it's got a roll that we want, but the combination of rolls is not exactly what we want. We can extract that perk, unlock that for the crafting, and it just becomes a getting everything together to then make the weapon that you want. You obviously have to grind for some materials, which that is going to be something that we'll have to see how that works out when the game comes out, the expansion, and see how we get these materials, like how hard they may be. Are they going to be very common? Is like, you know, all that stuff. But and plus you have to get blueprints, so you can't just always just easily get things right away for the weapon crafting. But it's so you have to still get the blueprints. So it's just like there's so many things that I'm still curious on how they'll play out for the grind. Like, is it going to be tedious? Is it going to be fair? Is it going to be a little too easy? We'll see when it comes to those factors. But in general, having it's almost like they're taking how Destiny, if you remember in Destiny 1, you would level up your weapons through the leveling of just XP, and then you would unlock those perks. But it's not going to be like that. It's more enhanced to be something different, where you're not doing essentially just like, you're not doing that. You're making the weapon your own. Like, you're giving some personality to it. They have even like the, what is it, the mementos, which I guess they're going to start with Gambit, of course. You know, we got to start with Gambit, right? Most played mode ever. Everyone loves Gambit, right? Right? Anyone? Any? Okay. But yeah, we got Gambit. DeLoco. DeLoco loves Gambit. They look to, you know, do some updates to it, so thank goodness. We just need to wait to them to make a TWAB and tell us what are they doing to it. But and then there's obviously the other thing that was really cool that made me kind of curious is you were able to, like, almost like the masterworking system, but different from masterworking, where you're able to upgrade the handling. And they were showing the other stats like reload and stuff, and I was wondering, like, can you max out range? Is it going to be broken? Or is it like you can only, it's like masterworking where you just add another masterwork plus 10 or something? Like, and I mean, there's so many things they could definitely do with this. I mean, they can make perks that are more intense to the weapon, like Dragonfly actually being something super, like, where, you know how you need the mod to make Dragonfly actually be Dragonfly? Maybe you don't need the mod anymore. You can get that to be upgraded. I don't know. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. And plus 100 range hand cannon. I know. Like, everyone's like, what does that mean? Like, are we going to be able to just continuously upgrade? I don't, maybe it's not going to be where I'm thinking that, because, like, all I could think of is people upgrading their high range fusion rifles with max stability, and it's like, oh no. But man, I'm so excited with everything that I was seeing about the weapon crafting. It's not entirely what I was hoping. I literally thought it was going to be a system where you would essentially have like let's look at my sidearm. You see that I only have two perks, one perk. Then it would be like perk, and I could switch between any of them. It was basically having just one of that weapon, and that was it. Instead, though, it's kind of like that. You can reshape your weapon, which is great. You can change the perks, change all the stuff to it. So, like, if I'm like, you know what? I want to change this weapon to be more focused for PvP or PvE or whatever. Or, like, maybe I want to have a demolitionist peace bond. Then I can go in and go to the weapon crafting and do that. I think that answers vault space a bit. A little bit. But not enough. entirely. I still will have a problem where I'm collecting too much stuff. But yeah. I mean, like, I wonder if this is going to tie into adepts. Like, how is that going to? Is there going to be any like restrictions with that? I have no idea. Like, there's a few questions that I still have, but it's kind of like we'll see when we actually play around with it. But I don't know, chat. What do you think about it? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that it's cool? Do you think it's the answer of RNG prayer to make it less pain? Do you think that it's going to answer the problem that Destiny has, which is where your time investment in the game is not always respected every time you get on? Still confuses me? Oh, trust me, it confuses me too. I say it's confusingly cool. That's my answer, where it's like, I'm confused with certain things, but it sounds awesome and I want it now. Plus, there's the whole like cosmetic thing. Like, you know how they're doing with the ritual weapons, or what do they call? Yeah, ritual weapons they call them now. They used to be pinnacle. Where you can like get like, which I guess they're starting with Gambit first. Convenient again. Where we'll get like skins that will make it like Gambit style. Do I have it? I do have a Soul Survivor. I think it's got, yeah, like, so I'm wondering if it's gonna be like, you know, like this, like a very huge, not huge, but like a big difference. I mean, compared to like this. Well, oh, there we go. Like where it's just like, yay, a sticker. Like, we don't know, but I'll be curious about how that will turn out. But like I'll like, I don't know. I'm hopeful about Destiny's future on a lot of the issues that I had with RNG now. It's exciting, but it doesn't make it like Destiny 2 vanilla, because everyone definitely doesn't want to go back there. Oh, good. I got a better Devils. All done. Yeah, that was a great feeling. Not. Oh boy, I did the raid and I got all the weapons. All done. In 2 runs. All done. We don't want to go back to that. I know that like some people that want to play this game for 10 minutes, that's great. You know, good for you if you want to play for 10 minutes, but yeah, we don't want to go to that where 10 minutes and that's it. Yeah. No. It's not. Go back to that. But it's gonna add another level, another layer to our grind that makes the game more exciting to play and go out and do things in the game, to play with different weapons instead of just the same old. Like when you get I finally got an Arctic Haze for the first time ever, and it's like, whoa, I'm actually gonna use it because it's got the resonance maybe to it, and I'm gonna grind, and then there we go. Yeah, double primary is my favorite, and people there's been people that did like the double primaries, but I like the option to do double primaries and double special. The way they did Destiny 2 and weapons nowadays is way better. Way better. But yeah, I'm excited. Confused still, but excited. Like most of you. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Not understanding things because small brain I have, but excited because see pictures that look slick and interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Can I get a applause from small brain crowd? Yeah, we're confused but excited. Hooray! Party sound. Okay.